Hello everyone, my name is Celine Hall, and today I want to talk to you about how social media affects mental health, how it increases depression and anxiety, causes sleep problems, and affects our self-esteem. Now, according to the Pew Research Center, 69% of adults and 81% of teens in the US use social media. Now, I have two younger sisters who I've watched grow up in the era where social media like Facebook, Instagram, all of these other applications started coming out, and you see how it affects them. Now, the three ways, like I mentioned, were depression and anxiety, the sleep issues, and how it causes self-esteem issues. Now, in specifically teens and young adults, social media, the filters are the biggest problem. They cause false illusions, and they hide people's imperfections. And our imperfections, they're what make us human. They're what make us, each one of us, different. So these images, they lead specifically the younger audience, they dislike their own image. There's also something called FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. So you see online, everyone posts the highlight reels, which are the best moments of their lives. No one wants to see the boring moments, you know? Every time you see those moments, it makes you feel like your life is not good enough, like you're missing out on so many other things in life. Cyberbullying, the lies, the hurtful comments, the abuse on social media, we constantly see it. People have no fear on social media because there are no repercussions really. So all these feelings of anxiety and depression are heightened specifically for the younger audience. Now, how does it cause sleep issues? Specifically the blue light in our cell phones. We have our cell phones constantly on us at all times. Now, the blue light, it affects the circadian rhythm in our hearts, which it affects the sleep-wake cycle in our bodies, in our brains, And imagine being at work and your body's telling you it's time to go to sleep. Or imagine trying to sleep and your body's trying to wake you up to go to work. So that blue light exposure, it affects people worse in the middle of the night. When you're sleeping and you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you pick up your phone, you turn on that light, it shocks your brain into awakeness. That's what that blue light does. A lot of our phones now have the ability to block off the blue light, so that is something that would be beneficial. The social media is also addictive. When you sit at nighttime, you sit there scrolling, the lights, they're constantly selling you things, you constantly want to see what everyone else is doing, even before bed. So the addictive nature also affects us when we use our phones right before bed. The other one is how social media affects our self-esteem. Now, beauty standards, they're constantly being pushed that there's only one standard that is beautiful. When this is the only thing that you're seeing, that they're saying this is the only beautiful standard, how do we feel as someone who looks different, right? So, the realistic expectations of what being successful and what being happy is. There's only one, the social media influencer is really the only thing that is pushed constantly. They're the ones getting the brand deals. They're the ones that look like this is what happiness is. This was what being successful is, the entertainment industry. And young people, they don't understand the false sense of perfections created by these filters and these edits. They believe everything that they see online. They don't understand, especially with AI now coming out, all of the dangers on social media. So the false sense of perfections, the unrealistic expectations, and the constant push of unrealistic beauty standards, all of these things, they affect the self-esteem of all of us, and not just the younger generation. Now, we should prioritize in-person connection and activities to help improve our mental health. This can lead to decreased screen time. Going outside, I see some of the members here like to sit outside and watch the younger children play instead of sitting inside and watching TV all the time. The children constantly playing outside is, they expend energy. They're not constantly attached to a screen. Now, by social media, it affects us by increasing depression, anxiety, causing sleep issues, and low self-esteem problems. And I would like to leave you with this quote by Jacqueline Sperling, and she is a psychologist at McLean Hospital. Now she says, even if you remove the likes, there continues to be opportunities for comparisons and feedback. People can still compare themselves to others, and people can still post comments.